What if I told you that 1 acre of apple farming could either make you rich or quietly drain every dollar you have before you even realize what went wrong? Yeah, sounds crazy, right? But stick with me. Because this isn't one of those sugar-coated success stories you see all over YouTube. This is real talk, raw and unfiltered, straight from the ground up. And if you're thinking about turning apples into cash, you better hear this before you jump in. So picture this: you've got land, fresh air, maybe somewhere a little outside the city, and you're standing there imagining rows of apple trees, red, shiny, perfect. Like those Instagram farms that look like money is just hanging on branches, easy life, passive income vibes, right? But hold up. Apples don't grow money. They grow problems first. And nobody really tells you that part. See, the first year, you're not making profit, not even close. You're investing trees, irrigation, fertilizers, pest control. Labor and those costs stack up fast. Like faster than you think. And here's the kicker. Apple trees don't even give you full production for like 3 to 5 years. Yeah, years. So if you're expecting quick cash, nah, man, this ain't that game. This is patience, strategy, and honestly, a little bit of luck too. Now let's flip it, because here's where things get interesting. Once those trees mature, boom, production hits. And if you've done everything right, timing, spacing, soil management, you could be looking at serious yield. Like tons of apples per acre. And that's where people start saying, "LAKHS, bro? Easy LAKHS." But wait, don't get hyped just yet. Because yield doesn't equal profit, not automatically. What matters is your market, your timing, and your quality. Because if your apples hit the market when everyone else is dumping theirs too, prices crash, and suddenly all that hard work feels like a bad deal. And let's not ignore weather. Man, weather is the silent boss in farming. One unexpected frost, one hailstorm, or even too much rain at the wrong time, and your entire crop can take a hit. Like serious damage. And insurance? Yeah, not always reliable or accessible depending on where you are. Now imagine spending years building this orchard, nurturing it, and one bad season just wipes your expectations clean. It's brutal. But hey, this isn't all doom and gloom. Because here's the flip side. Again, smart farmers. The ones who really study the game. They don't just grow apples. They build systems. They diversify varieties. Early harvest, late harvest, even premium organic apples that sell at higher rates. And suddenly, they're not just farmers. They're running a business, a real one, with strategy, branding, even direct selling sometimes, cutting out the middleman and keeping more profit in their pocket. And yeah, that's where apple farming can turn into a gold mine, but only if you treat it like a business, not a gamble. And let's talk labor for a second, because people ignore this big time: managing workers. Harvesting at the right moment, sorting, packing, it's not a one-man show. And if your labor game is weak, your losses creep in silently. Fruit gets damaged, quality drops, and your market value goes down, just like that. Now think about storage, cold storage specifically, because apples don't sell all at once, right? If you don't have access to proper storage, you're forced to sell fast, often at lower prices. But if you can hold your stock and release it when prices rise, that's where smart money moves happen. See the difference? Same apples, different strategy, totally different outcome. And here's something people don't like hearing: this business is not for the lazy. Not even a little bit. You gotta be hands-on, observant, always learning, because pests don't care about your plans. Diseases don't wait for your schedule, and markets definitely don't guarantee you anything. But still, despite all this chaos, people are making money, real money, and not just surviving, actually thriving. So what's the secret sauce? It's consistency, it's patience, And honestly, it's resilience. Like the kind where you take a loss, learn from it, and come back stronger next season. And yeah, sometimes you'll doubt yourself, standing in that field thinking, was this a mistake? But then harvest comes, good season hits, and suddenly you see it. The potential, the reward, the reason people stay in this game. So is apple farming a gold mine or the biggest risk? Truth is, it's both, depending on how you play it. Because this isn't luck-based success. It's calculated moves, long-term thinking, and a whole lot of grit. Now I gotta ask you, real talk, if you had the land and the chance, would you take the risk and plant that first tree? Or walk away before the game even begins?